for you to access the mobile and the website of Netflix. Uh, Before we go onto the movie, the Mankind Pharma is one of the youngest company to be among the top 4 pharma companies in the country today. We had our humble beginnings from Meerut around 27, 28 years back, and we have been listed around 6 months back on the National Stock Exchange as well. So being one of the youngest companies, I think it is only apt we call in one of the youngest leaders to release the movie. So if I can have Mrs. Kanaya Patnaik on stage, MD of Connect News, one of the largest electronic media in Odisha, and Samvad Group, largest print media network. Thank you so much, Mrs. Kanaya Patnaik. A big round of applause for her. Ma'am, if we can have a few words from you before you release the movie.
Thank you so much. A very good evening to all of you. I feel extremely humbled, a little awkward, slightly embarrassed to be called upon to release this documentary because there are so many distinguished personalities present here. Sir, विषय किसी भी कहवा मो पक्षरे दृष्टता हम आम मैंने जो मैंने आज प्रेक्षालय भितर अच्छु समस्ते सर को अति निकटू जाचु भल पाऊ आम समस्ते ये आज एकाठी all I would like to say, I have not come here today as the editor of Samvad. I have come here today as someone who 7 years ago was introduced to Sir by my father as someone who at that point of time was mentally and emotionally at the lowest phase. And after meeting Sir, after spending just a few moments with Purna Sir, I came back with a lot of reassurance, I came back with a lot of faith, I came back with goodness, with his good vibes, and found a mentor for life. आज आमे जो समय रोचु भावुचे विश्व को आमर देश को आम राज्य को आम समस्त को we need a lot of goodness and a lot of positivity, and I think Purna Sir is someone who, apart from all the greatness that he's achieved as a doctor, it is a very small thing but it is so important. He is such a good person and we need good people in this world today. Sir को मना कर पारलिनी तांकर मु आसी थांती, but I was, like I said, feeling a little awkward to come and release this. किंतु मु जानिनी कि एभली एक इवेंट रे ए डॉक्यूमेंटरी रा मुक्ति लाभ अवसर रे मु निजे एटा करबा मु योग्य कि नाही, किंतु मो पे एटा सब दिन पाई स्मरणीय होई रहबो अछि। सर आपण मते आज डाकिले मु जानि आपण मते बहुत भल पांती, किंतु गोटे जिंस मु कहि परबी जे मु आपण को ताठरु बेसी भल पाए आ हृदय बहुत बहुत सम्मान करे। And I would like to thank you and congratulate you. This is such a wonderful initiative and this needs to reach not only the medical fraternity but the public at large to see what a legend Purna Mohapatra is. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, we don't have a ribbon because it's a movie launch. If we can have a digital launch of the movie, if we can please cue the button and super. Big round of applause, ma'am.
There are three blunders in life. First blunder, to become a doctor. Second blunder, to select a spouse as a doctor. Third blunder, to create a progeny as a doctor. But I have done fourth blunder. I am a gynecologist, my wife is a gynecologist, my only daughter is a gynecologist, and my son-in-law is also a gynecologist. So fourth blunder in life I have made it. I was born way back in 1956 in a small town called Bargarh in western part of Orissa. I'm born to a teacher's family. My father was a teacher, although he was qualified pre-independence graduate. Mother is an absolutely illiterate, but as far as the intelligence is concerned, is much more than my father. Her vision of life, of the family and future, building up the personality and other thing in relationship with other, I think she can beat everybody for that. It's totally a contrast. And we are 6 sisters, 3 above me and 3 below me. And at the age of 1 year, I was shifted to Balangir, about 70 kilometers from that place, again in the western part, where I was transferred and became a school teacher. There I grew up. Well, I studied there in Balangir for up till about 9th. Then my father was transferred to Bhubaneswar. Up till school, I was not interested very much in medicine. And I was very poor in mathematics. But I was very good in English. Because my father was an English teacher, grammar 30 to 30. One of my teachers has changed me. He created an interest in me. Within 3 months, I had improved in mathematics also. That is about my school career. But I was more interested in games, sports, athletes and all that.
Dr. Purna Mohapatra is a childhood friend of mine. I know him since 1969. He was a very nice boy, very mixing, studious, not very studious, studious, a good footballer, and fits to all occasions. He always participated in debates and all functions.
When I entered into college in Bhubaneswar, there were 2 very premier institutes in Orissa at that time. Ravenshaw College here in Cuttack and BJP College there in Bhubaneswar. So I entered into BJP College. I was again not interested for studies, but games, very much up till school, whatever I played in the college also, I left everything for that except in starting the table tennis and badminton for that. In the college life, one of the visionary person was there, the Biju Patnaik, the father of the present Chief Minister, Naveen Patnaik, acclaimed leader across the globe, a very dashing personality, and he was born in Cuttack also. Somehow, I got connected to him. He was an opposition leader. We used to discuss many things and student movement, students rally, another thing I used to lead that. One of my friends told him that he wants to study medicine. Then he asked me, shouted at me, from tomorrow onwards don't enter this premises. I will see that you will be a Vidhan Raya also. That is my turning point in my life. I was not very aggressive in that movement. So within 3 months I stopped that, came out and then started medicine and all that in MKC Medical College, Barampur. Before that, I was interested in medicine. But I was the second batch where entrance was there in medicine. So you may qualify, you may not qualify. And my father was interested that I should be a civil servant. So if I do not get medicine, my father will definitely push to other things. Without knowledge of him, apply.